What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well as always. Yes, we have done, I didn't made any update for a while here, but yeah, we'll just range bound here, trainees with VIP. So yeah, we're going to update what's next really. And yeah, no camera today. I can't add the camera today, so yeah, we will do without for the moment. It will come back later, no worries about this. But yeah, so let's add the waves here and cover what we can look for next. So we have Planet's Wave 1, 2 here, retracement more likely. As I said, we can still make some few push to the upside here. We are going to see why we got this push to the upside here. Okay, we're going to cover all of this really. With all the updates I've made with VIPs. Okay, we're going to cover all of this to see what we can expect next. As always, we're going to plan upside and downside. This is very important to always be aware of what's next. If we push up, what we can expect. If we go down, what we can expect. We'll just class the scenarios next by probabilities. Okay, this is very important. So let's move this a bit more on the right now, as we got a very long range, not gonna lie. Bam, like this should be good. Perfect. Okay, so here, yeah, so yeah, I didn't have done any update as was just range bound here, just updated the VIPs on the Discord server. Okay, so in the VIP section right here, in the VIP channel, really every day I'm live with VIPs as always, for the daily update, and on every Sunday I'm live also to plan the upcoming week. Okay, so for example here on Sunday we'll be live at 8 PM with VIPs UTC plus 2 to update the upcoming week, so that's pretty cool. Live every single day on Bitcoin and also cryptocurrencies. We're also crushing it really on Ethereum, on Blur, on BCH. BCH has been just absolutely insane. I don't know where it is, but this is absolutely crazy. Really, this is absolutely insane. Like on BCH, we got another trade set up from the secondary here. You haven't got that on Twitter, for example. Here, that was a long trade plan with VIPs, for example. We got a very insane rise. After, of course, we have planned this very big 200% move to the upside on BCH. This was absolutely crazy already, and we're still crushing it. Really, like this was the first target, as you can see, bounce from here. Second target, bounce from here. That is a fib we created here in MOONCHARTS, because again we create some rules, but we will not create some rules because we want to create some rules on the market. We create this because this is working based on statistics. And yes, from the third target or so, we got a very good bounce. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you this pretty quick. If you go on BCH here, okay, you got a bounce from here, and yeah, I took that long trade person here. If you go in the profit, let me just go here in the profit section right there. BCH is here, you can see, so $234. Like this is also low here, $234 here, as you can see. That brings us with a nice 10% rise, if I'm mistaken. Like yeah, this is 8% rise from the entry, but otherwise from the very low, it's a 10% rise normally. Yeah, now that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So yeah, we're just riding some very good moves on Blur, on PP also right here, GPT. We're waiting for a possible trade. Ethereum also. This is pretty nice, not gonna lie. We're getting some very nice trade everywhere really. For example, that was today on Ethereum really. Okay, at night, as you can see, it was already midnight here. Posted this for VIPs with a 2 different longs target really. Okay, with a possible Y leg here to the downside. Just one more leg down, truncated or not, it depends really. Okay, so we got that move down, as you can see here, we got that leg down into the 123, and from here get a bounce. So what do you have to do here? Just to enter directly on the 123, preset a limit on the 1618, preset a stop loss on the 28% invalidation of the wave, and you got this very large 2% move to the upside for day traders. This is absolutely insane, not gonna lie. So you got a rise for a full day almost. That's pretty cool. So of course, to that long and made some profit on this. So yeah, anyway, let's come back on Bitcoin here and update this. So yeah, wave 1 to here, retracement more likely planned. Okay, by the way, this can be moved higher. No, by the way, gonna leave it here for the moment. Bam, because that is a fib retracement where you have the target, so 38.2 here, 50%, 6.66%, 786 for example, if we're in a wave 2, okay, we have 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 6.66% right here. Okay, so this is the most probable target, but of course here next, if we're really super bullish, we'll have more chance still to go in there, but we'll have a bit more chance than usual to stop on the 38.22. okay, we can have retrace a bit smaller than usual. This is something possible. Now if you're in a B wave, more likely 38.2, 6.66%, but the 50% 786 are still okay, and the biggest support, by the way, come around the 6.86%, 786. So that's why we can go absolutely low on this. Below the 6.86% it's possible. But anyway, so here with the waves, what we can look for here. Okay, so why did we took the high here? Okay, we took the highs against here. We have, if you place a level here, you can see we took the highs. Okay, so why we took the highs? What can be the pan clearly that took the highs when you're using Elliott Wave. It can be an ABC flat, okay? So first of all, with VIPs, we're looking for this ABC flat, okay? If you're following me on Twitter, by the way, go and check this out. Really, you can go and follow on Twitter. You can get all the information, such as, for example, this very, very, very nice channel on Bitcoin, okay? Posted down on Twitter, for example, here before, I mean, when we started the range, as you can see here, be aware of this Bitcoin channel given to VIPs at the range beginning, okay? So we got this very, very nice channel here, the channel top to be aware of. As you can see, every single touch got a bounce, really. As you can see, we still go below, we still reclaim, flip to support, get another rise, flip to support, get another rise, flip to support, get another rise, flip to support, get another rise. I mean, this channel here is absolutely crazy. What you can do if you want to use the channel, just to go on Bybit and count the Bybit price, and from here what you have to do is just to go on a bit of a bigger time frame, not gonna lie. And from here, I can't remember which support I mean which low. Okay, it was from here. So you just take this channel, okay, you take it, so from it was from which lows? Okay, yeah, from that low here to that low to this top right here, and you can see how perfect that is, and that act as support right now. That is a pretty crazy channel. So really, if you want to follow on Twitter, really to get some cool content, to be aware of what's new in the community or something, really go and check this out. Okay, it's free. But anyway, so that's a channel to be aware of. At some point, of course, it can break. It's a support can be broken, a resistance can be broken. You have to be aware of that. But for the moment, I mean, every single touch of that channel, look at this. This is absolutely perfect. Every single touch, we got a bounce. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. The 7 trades was good, and I gave this around the 3rd touch on for VIP. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 winning trades if you was trading this channel here. I mean, the top of the channel here, that's pretty cool. But the person who was more trading the waves, I'm going to show you everything here. So let's move back on Coinbase and let's see here what we can get. So first of all here, as we take the highs, what can be the only pattern possible here is an ABC flat. If we already started the wave to correction here, or the B wave correction, okay? So the only possible pattern is an ABC flat, a double XY, for example here, okay? When you have this kind of W, X and Y, the X wave cannot break the double root, except if you're in a super bullish uptrend, okay, or in a super strong downtrend, okay? Are we in a super strong downtrend or in a super strong uptrend? No, we are just range bound. So can we think about an X wave that breaks the double root? For the moment, no. By the way, be aware of that leadings and endings now. The wave 3 can be the shortest, okay? I made a post, I think, on Twitter about this. I can't remember. I'm not sure I made a post on this. But I say this on Discord. Let me check that really quick. It was for apprentice, in the apprentice section. Yeah, so yeah, the market evolves, so we have to update the PDF really and the rules, cleaning the PDF to change with a change we can notice on the chart. Okay, so now the thing is, you know, before for years and years since the beginning of Elliott Waves, the wave 3 in the leadings and endings and impulsive, by the way, I mean impulsive, yeah, but normally no, but the wave 3 cannot normally be the shortest. Okay, now the thing is, the wave 3 can be the shortest. Now we got some leadings on the chart. The only thing I have to do, for example, to verify this is of course to check out those small wave and everything. But for example, live in the time, if you go on Ethereum here with VIP, so it was which low it was, by the way, I think it was a very bottom here. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was that one. This is a leading. Okay, you have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just and then I can see here, so you have this wave 1. You have, so this full wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and the wave 5. That brings us with a bigger wave 1, wave 2, and here we go again, bam, 3, 4, and the wave 5. Okay, but the thing is, into so this smaller wave 1, the blue one here, okay, you can see clearly that we have 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what we can see here, normally that we should not, is that the wave 3 is the shortest. So for example here, the wave 1 is 40 minutes, the wave 3 here, bam, is 30 minutes, and the wave 5 here is, bam, 110 minutes. So you can see that the wave 3 here is the shortest in terms of time and even in terms of price, if I'm mistaken. Now we can check this. This is, bam, $17.42, bam, $14, and that one here is, as you can see here, $15. So this wave 3 is the shortest in terms of time and in terms of price. So you can see that now the market evolve, and we have to adapt to the market. We cannot just say, hey, okay, this is just a bug or whatever. No, it's not a bug really. Okay, the way through is the shortest in terms of time, in terms of price, the market change and the market evolves, so we also have to adapt to the market and to change the rules when it's needed. Okay, we cannot stay on something that was made in 90s really. Yeah, we will have to adapt really and to evolve as the market evolves too. But anyway, so here ABC flat, okay, that was the first pan was looking for. At the end, we recognize that we could do a bigger B wave here to make then the C to the downside. Okay, so again, you can see this on Twitter if you want to. It was here normally, yes. So we was looking first for this ABC flat. Okay, so A, B, of course, after we have traded that like really crazy. Okay, the long here, the short here, the compound here to get the long. Here was slipping, so I was not able to catch the retest, catch the long here, so that was just pretty crazy, not gonna lie. So it was all of this, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, all this section here. I mean, even before that, you know, like it's like this all the time really. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so we're looking for that double XY here, B wave, get that right down. We've got a bounce up from the MC extension, okay. And so yeah, from here recognize that it was possible to make, so after we have done this C wave to the downside here into the first target, okay, recognize that simply it was possible to make one more push to the upside to go into the more likely target, because as always, when you get an ABC flat, okay, so to speak, when you pull your flat target, again, you have everything for free on the website if you want to check this out. Right here, if you want to check this out, you have everything on the website for free. Okay, you have the flat for free. You have to go here and create an account with a member upgrade. Then you just have to go in the core section, Elliott Waves for free here, and you have all the basics and even more than this absolutely for free. So go and check this out. You have some very strong way on this. But yeah, so what is the most probable here with a B wave? Okay, so first the B wave for a regular flat. So when you get this kind of ABC flat here, A, B, C flat. Okay, if you pull the retracement a bit better here, the first target for a regular flat is a 90%. In that case, the B do not break the A wave root. But here we're going to take the case that the B wave breaks the A wave root to go in an extended flat or a running flat. Okay, so the first target is a Rhine 5 really. Okay, that is just a swing through pan most of the time of the A wave root. That is not the most probable at all. Normally the target really is a Y23, Y27. The Y13 is a stock market retracement. Okay, so yeah, these two targets are a bit less probable than this one. This is the most probable target. That's why we got a rejection, as you can see here, of the Y13. That is a stock market normally retracement, but sometimes it can absolutely happen on the crypto market. It's not perfect, you know, it's not all the time in the Y23, Y27. That's why, by the way, we are using an order flow, so to speak this. We are reading data behind the market to see what's happening, to be able to recognize if we have more likely or not to take some trades. But anyway, so just to talk about probabilities, we have a bit less chance to stop here compared to here. Okay, so that's why I was looking for this possible bigger B wave, and also due to the smaller wave here. So we was looking at case if we had to make that bigger B with this nice short trade, a W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, those are the most complex correction pan, but again, it's not that complex when you know the waves. So here we got that W, X, Y, X, and Z into the Y23 and 27. You can see the price 31,716. 31,716. Okay, was looking for that B wave into there. We got that B wave into there, and we got that retracement next. Okay, with this, as you can see here to the downside, to go and take out the lows. So we got that move down to go and take out the lows. We took the lows here. We got one more push to the downside. Normally, oh no, by the way, we did not took the lows on. Yeah, I completely forgot about it. But yeah, we did not took the lows, as you can see here on Coinbase, but on Bybit we have done. Right here, you can see we did took the lows here on Bybit. So it's something to be aware of. But anyway, so yeah, ABC here in that case to the downside, ABC flat. So as always, what is a small wave? We'll have a correction first, then we'll have another correction, and then we'll have a 5 waves down. Okay, so we have correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Very important. So the thing is next, how was it possible really to trace? So of course the short trade here, that was just planned in here. Okay, so you got that nice short trade from 31,000 around there. Okay, right here, and yeah, that's BCH by the way, where it is. Yeah, next you got that very good long trade from 29,500. So it's a week low here, you can see 29,500, simply because that was here the 5 ways down. Okay, and that was the extension. How do you find the targets of this? You just place your extension tool from the A wave root to the A wave bottom here. Okay, oops, anyway, misclicked, and bam, let's just pull this here. Perfect. So first target is a 618 down to the 786 with a 71. That is the MC extension. Okay, if this is lost, we simply look for the 1-to-1 extension here. Okay, so this was a 1-to-1 extension, and I got filled personally on the 123 simply because Bybit got the wick to the downside here to take out the lows that it did not happen on Coinbase, and these days I'm trading on Bybit. That's why my entry is a bit more down here. Okay, the weight will be around the 1-to-1 extension there. But anyway, so yeah, this was the targets really here. Okay, so 1-to-1 extension here, then we'll have the 123 of course, then we'll have the 1618 right here. Okay, but for now we have more likely the 5 ways down to the downside. Of course we can still go more down. I'm going to explain you why. So yeah, in that case the C here is more likely done. Okay, we can still make an ending or something like this here, but it's a bit less probable. Okay, so we can now remove these targets. I'm gonna show you really quickly here the smaller wave, the most probable smaller wave here. So we got these double wave 1-2. Maybe I can show you that on the Discord server. Where it is, BTC wave plan. It was, I think, in the train money print. So yeah, we're always aware of the next move. We are always aware of what's next. Really, that's pretty cool. Let me just find that really quick. Yeah, here we go. So this was here, I think. Yeah, so here. Okay, so A, B, C flat was looking for these targets here to the downside. And yeah, this was a small wave here. Okay, so we got this wave 1-2, the second wave 1-2 here, so 3, 4, 5, and the next one 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you check out this, really, that was the 15 minutes time frame. So we're going to stay on the 15 minutes. Gonna have the exact same wave here. Okay, so wave 1. Wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and the wave 5 right here. Okay, these are the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if you pull your retracement tool here with the targets I gave to VIPs, you can see that the surprise we got exactly. So the red square, you know, was between, so again here is the 2316 and the 3012 here. This was a short target person to that short, so you just had to place your red square here. You just had to show in there. Okay, and again you got that nice drop from here that brings us with a nice 3% move to the downside on the world biggest cryptocurrency. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Very good short trade. Of course we short at top with a nice retest buys. We got a 1 target year plan ready for VIPs for a short, and we got this very nice 6-7% move down at the end. So it's pretty cool, and Bitcoin is dropping dropping a bit right now, but anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. So here 3 or 5. So in that case, next we'll have the other 1, 2, 3 or 5 here to finish. Okay, so we'll have this wave, this pink wave now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bam, bam. And again you do exactly the same right here, and as you can see here, what we rejected, the MC fib, what we have created here at MOONCHARTS, you can see here. So yeah, this is how it played really. Okay, we're always aware of the next move. As you can see, the wave was placed around the end here, the 123. So of course the Coinbase did not went to 123, but it went to 123. That's pretty cool. Even before that, it was already planned. As you can see here, bounce, get a move down, bounce, get a move down. So here you get a bounce, get a move down, bounce, get a move down, go and bounce from the 123 and reject here, you can see, from the MC fib. That's pretty cool. That's pretty perfect. So the 5 ways here are more likely done. So now if this is done, what we can look for next really. Okay, so if here we get a 5 ways to the upside, that is not really the most probable at the moment. Okay, in that case the wave 2 is done or the B wave is done. Personally, I'm taking this more as a WXY, so a correction to go more down at some point. The thing is, if we have to go more down now, what we can look for really, if we have to make a bigger wave 2, for example, minimum to the 38.2 here or something even bigger. Of course, if we drop like really crazy and everything, I'm going to update that on the Discord, on the YouTube channel, sorry. But yeah, for now we're going to stay with this. So if we have to make a continuation here to the downside, what we can look for here is simply a bigger WXY. Okay, so we'll have an ABC flat, so we're looking at case for the W, an X retracement, and a Y to the downside. Okay, so that is what I'm taking mainly at the moment on Bitcoin. Okay, because as always, even if we're in a B here, right there, we'll have more chance to reach minimum the 38.2. We have more chance to retrace below here minimum, okay, than to go higher directly. It's possible. That's why we have to plan both and we have to trade both scenarios. How? Simply by, as I said, using the order flow. We are able to recognize what's happening behind the market. I mean, we're able to read what's happening behind the market here. And so by reading the data behind the market, we are able to make decisions if we have or not to take a trade. That's why we plan up down, sideways scenarios, and we just trade the scenarios. I mean, we just class the scenario by probability. So for me, it's more likely to win this double XY. Now, if we get the rise, that's not a problem. We're still going to play with this scenario to the upside, even if this is less probable. For example, we have some support printed here to the downside. We're just going to see when we hit that support, what's happening here. Okay, do we have any good data for a long? Do we have any good data for a short? For example, here, this is a 10-second chart where you can get, so 10 seconds candle here, we can see what's happening really here behind the market. And so you just have to read really this data, and of course, in addition to the levels and everything here, I don't know if I loaded the templates today. Yeah, so you have this kind of templates too. You have the TPOs, the naked sessions, the daily naked power control, the weekly, the monthly naked power control. Here you have the tons of different stuff that can look really scary at the beginning, but no worries, it's absolutely fine when you know how to read this. That's the result really. If I can show you this, that's the result. You can just trade every single highs and lows and crush the chart like really crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is insane. But anyway, so yeah, just come back on this. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for here, mainly here a bigger double XY. Okay, just gonna make this a bit smaller. I'm gonna add some red waves here and gonna make them a bit less bigger. Bam, like this will be good. And so this, I'm gonna turn that into white. And gonna make this a bit bigger here. Perfect. So double XY here to the downside. Okay, of course the XY here can take every correct shape possible. Okay, a correction, not an impulsive, of course, not 5 waves. It is 5 waves because this is a double XY, X and Z. But as always, it can just not be a triangle. Okay, the XY can just not be a triangle. If we have to make something more longer, for example, we can make an ABC flat. Okay, we can make a double XY. We can make all these kind of different stuff, so to speak here. We can make even here yeah, I mean, what I took here, an ABC flat, so A, B, take out the lows and then reclaim again for the C. Okay, so the exact same pattern we got here, okay, on a bigger time frame. A, B, C. So here again, A, B, take out the lows, stop the longs, and then get another rise, for example. Okay, so we can get this, the flats. Okay, so go into the B targets here, and then bam, look for this right there. Just gonna hide everything. Bam, maybe this was the top. And on the very low here, and bam, here we go. You have your correction targets. Can look for the MC extension. That will be a running flat in that case, running flat to here, and then we'll have an extended flat from the 1823 to the 1618, for example, here. Okay, so that will mean stop the longs, make some people bearish, wreck the people that was bearish on the low here, that was shorting here, trap these people, and then again stop the shorts, take the stop loss here, all the stop loss, because we knocked to the high. So take all the stop loss, then make some people bullish, and once you have done this, make the X wave top and get a drop, and here really get a bit of a move to the downside, for example. That will be the lovely part, really, to rect as max as people as possible, because always when you win money is because someone else is losing money, so the best to rect as max as people as possible. Okay, but yeah, what we can do here is also a bigger double XY simply. Okay, so a bigger W, X, take out the low time frame lows, and then look for the Y here to the upside, for example. We can make this kind of patterns. Now, of course, the X wave can be done already with a smaller wave here. That's why, yeah, we have to read and know the flow, which is very important. But anyway, so yeah, that's just pretty cool, really. So if you want to be aware of the next move, get this kind of updates, get this kind of trade setups, really, here. For example, that was today, you know, that was just today. Just positive double XY here to the downside for VIPs for a possible long, and here these 2 green squares here. Okay, yep, sorry about this. Yeah, we got just in a day we got a 2% push to the upside. You can make so much money on this, really. This is really crazy. So yeah, we have some setups on a lot of different coins, to be fair. Like we have one coming in on Spell, XRP. We plan also some possible, I mean, it's not really the main idea, but we got also something that could rise like this, for example. You know, we got a very massive rise. What we get also here, I think I'm posting everything in the trade money print here. We have Blur. I mean, we have BCH also here. We got this very nice long trade here. Blur, we rated all these big push to the upside here. GPT here, we're waiting a bit right now. SFN, we got this very nice long trade too to ride all this push to the upside. Magic, we got also this very insane quick wick down. I mean, that was really our target here. The first target for a long, got a wick in, we got an instant push to the upside here. I mean, look at this, got an instant in a day, we got a 20% rise. I mean, this is absolutely crazy, really. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I mean, we're just trading a lot of different assets, really. So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But anyway, so now I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna stop the recording because I want to trade this. We already took some few lows here, so I'm gonna check if we can get some few stuff there. But anyway, so yeah, this is what I'm looking for mainly next. And if we get the rise directly here, then take the wave to bomb here, or take the B wave. In that case, look for the C here. As always, the C, okay, can just take the high, for example, and then retrace. So we cannot not necessarily push that high, for example, okay. But yeah, if we get something here, if we get the rise, I'm going to update, of course, everything. But yeah, as always, if you want more of us, you can go on the mooncharts.info website. You have everything there waiting for you for free or not for free. You do whatever you want. Don't forget also to join the Discord server. It's a real pleasure to get you all here, to check out the social media here, to send some message. Really, if you want to ask me some questions, really, to just send some message and talk with everyone, you can absolutely go and send some message in here. And yeah, if you want to join us as VIP, you're going to get all this section right here with all the TAs, with all the VIP TAs here. For example, this kind of nice long trade, this kind of very good setup, or even on BCH, for example. Okay, this kind of setups here on BCH. I was talking about earlier, for example, like this. Okay, so you get this kind of first bounce here from the first target. Second target MC Fib, get another bounce, and the third target here, get another bounce from here. Yeah, if you want to get this kind of setups, this where you are the 20% move to the upside. It do not happen every time, you know, like it is very rare to get quite this. I mean, such big moves. But yeah, I mean, this is this is just very cool. Not gonna lie. So if you want to get this is within VIPs. And yeah, by the way, the 2 next VIPs to join will get 3 ExoCharts months for free, so really do not hesitate, okay? And we have a lot of longs, by the way, here. You can see we've got 6 millions of new longs here, opening on the very low. 7 millions, wow, as you can see. So you have a lot of people logging in here. You can see it because you have an increase of the open interest with a positive downtime. So as you can see here, money, I mean, how do you make money in trading? You wrecked others. You just take the others' money. So if you have a lot of longs here coming in, bring it back down, take the stop loss, get some decrease of the open interest because we have some longs closing, because we take some stop loss, we have some liquidations, all of this really. And so from here you can see we'll have a bit of shorts opening now, and so the price reverse a bit. Okay, so you can see how crazy this is. This is just absolutely insane, really. I absolutely love trading. Like, this is just, yeah, just really learn and know the flow. This is absolutely insane, really crazy. But anyway, yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day. Really hope you enjoy. As always, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, to turn on notification. That was a bit of a long update, but yeah, it was needed really to explain everything. Because yeah, I didn't update the chart for 2 weeks, I think. So yeah, we got some price action these days. I mean, not really just range bound, but still some few stuff to explain. But anyway, so yeah, have all a brilliant day. Take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.